Absolutely. Yeah. And it has been amazing seeing the shift to electric vehicles in California that started slow and then now it's really taken off. When thinking about Sacramento, I mean, you talked about that new building electrification plan. What else is Sacramento doing as a city to mitigate climate change and to cut its own carbon footprint?
Well, we need to do a lot more. That's for sure. We need to build out our public transit system in a
Mm.
smart way. And maybe most importantly, Sacramento is the center of what I call the SB 375 debate. Now, the listeners may not know about that across the country, but I say with pride of authorship, that was the bill I authored when I was a state senator back in 2006, 2007. It sets the national standard for improving the climate through better land use, transportation, and housing policies.
Mm.
All 17 regions of the state, including the Sacramento region, have committed to significant reductions in greenhouse gas emissions by the way we grow. In other words, we used to call it smart growth. How do we incentivize growth in ways that people can bike or walk from where they live to where they work to where they play?
Mm.
And one of the great exciting things about Sacramento, as I said at the beginning, is that we are focused on infill housing like
Mm.
never before. You know, the
Mm.
climate crisis obviously is existential, but I will tell you, we have an equally compelling crisis in California and in Sacramento, and that is housing and affordable housing. And of course, its most severe consequence, and that is unsheltered homelessness. We are on a drive to build more affordable housing. And as we do so, we're trying to build it closer to the city center, closer to the transit lines, closer to where people work, because the downtown is still the center of the state workforce and the local workforce. And this is our drive. And it's our drive not
Mm.
just in the city, but in the region and also throughout California, because ultimately, unless this next generation chooses to live differently,
Mm.
to conserve the land, to not use single occupancy vehicles, and if they do, to buy and use electric, and to change the lifestyle, then it is going to be hard to arrest the crisis that we are living through today. But we have that power in our hands, and as a city, it's about 375, and it's about building more affordable housing, especially closer to the city center.